much awaited next episode of the Fan Theory podcast. It's been quite a while. I think it's been like
Awaited by whom?
by the 40 subscribers we have. We are very appreciative of the 40 people that have clicked subscribe.
It's actually 32.
Oh, is it less than 40? Yeah, I may have the numbers all mixed up, but we like rounding up here.
Yes.
So
Guess who his maths teacher was? From 32 to 40.
So yeah, we appreciate the effort you've taken to click a button. We hope more people will subscribe after this episode. So boys, good to have you back for the latest episode. A lot's happened, I guess, since the last one.
Yeah, you've had a baby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
that's true, yeah. Good size house. We're recording in it.
Yes.
Rehan, okay, let me not say too much because maybe it's not official.
Yeah, it's not.
But I doubt those people, the people that really matter watch your podcast.
People at work watching.
Okay. Rehan got a koi pond?
Yes.
Yeah. Now,
Without the fish.
yeah.
You just
Now,
got a pond.
Yeah, I got a fish is coming in this weekend.
yeah. Good. So yeah, we've all had big things happen. It's been a while, and it's good to be back, boys. So we'll get into it. So one of this episode is going to be,
When was our last one?
I think it's about 3 months.
So
I think Liverpool had played. We already played like 5-6 games. I think into the league, something like that.
So we're halfway through the season now.
Yeah, we're halfway through.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna get to the points quickly. You know, keep it lively and not too long.
Yeah, we've been told by a few listeners that we're not entertaining enough.
So today,
Niven's decided to show off his assets. That's
Get those guns.
partly
Flex.
why he's dressed like that.
Flex.
It's, he would like to tell you it's hot and
look
it
at that.
isn't doing much, but yeah.
no, I mean, yeah, I figured
If we get to 100 likes,
No.
he's gonna take off his shirt in
I'm
the
not
next
going to.
podcast.
I don't think anyone wants to see me without it.
Everyone wants to see it.
But if
Please
it gets
like, share,
100
and
likes,
subscribe.
consider it.
He'll do it.
But we won't get.
Well, not likes, views.
Okay, bro.
Anything for views.
Anything for
That's
views.
our motto.
Look,
This is
yeah,
how
exactly.
we-
I'm reducing the clothing on me just to get a few views.
Yes.
And we do anything.
No.
The next
Not me.
next
You.
podcast. No, actually, probably we'll say the last person or the most recent like we receive on the podcast for this episode gets a free 25 kg bag of meat from Rehan. So please, guys, keep liking the most recent like that we
What is like the cutoff for the last like?
before the next episode
Okay.
comes on.
Oh my god.
So someone can like, dislike,
Like 2 months from now.
unlike.
Yeah, if they want to. But so yeah, so
No pressure.
most
I like
recent.
how he's giving away my product. Why can't you just give a free loan at 25,000?
They can come get a loan.
Not for free. Okay,
So boys,
since Niven has said it, no problem. 25 kg bag it is.
yeah, thank you, Ryan, thank you, African Million. So I think now we can get into the podcast since we've endorsed all the reasons why we have a podcast.
Yeah, we need to be more popular, guys. So
Yeah.
you know, you can
I mean,
give us suggestions.
anyone's looking to place at their company, they're very welcome.
I know.
Yeah, see, even our bottle of water doesn't have a sticker. We're looking for sponsor.
There's only one bottle that's shaped like that in the whole of Lusaka, but let's assume that there's no brand.
Let's
Yeah,
assume
there's
it's
no
not from Lusaka.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Since
Yeah.
he's a big boy and he just traveled from Dubai.
Yes.
Masafi.
Yeah, so let's get into it, boys. Rehan, today you have the agenda, so we can start off.
Yeah, so we've decided to pick a team of the season, basically the half season that's just gone by. So as we speak, the Boxing Day fixtures are going on. United are currently losing.
Oh, Rehan, just to interrupt, to burst your bubble. Aman's being subbed off.
So there goes my 2 points in fantasy.
And there comes Niven's signing of the season, Joshua Hazati.
Exactly. So I don't know why they say we're not entertaining. Never liked the guy just based on his hairdo. And
He looks like Salah, so-
He really
It reminds you of your younger days. Huh?
and then people say we're not entertaining. I get it.
He still has 6 months to prove everyone wrong. Just chill.
He's
He
been
probably
loaned
gets
down.
sold.
He's been loaned down.
In January. Anyway, okay, Rehan, continue, please.
Yeah, so we're choosing a team of the season so far, and basically it's going to be one team, and we're all going to give our names for the positions, and then we will all we'll together come up with one team. So we'll start with the goalkeeper. Niven, who was your keeper of the year so far?
I would have probably said Raya. I know individually he's probably not the best, but I mean he's got a good defense in front of him. Fair enough. I'll probably say I'd say maybe Raya or is it Sel?
Sal.
Sel's has been good.
Yeah, so my pick was Sels from Nottingham Forest. Team, we didn't expect them to do so well, and they're fourth, I think, in the league at the moment. They won just now as well. So I picked Sels and goals. Niven had Raya. Kuts.
I got Pickford. He's got the most clean sheets. He's made a couple of penalty saves, and he's kept Everton in a mid-table position and not relegation. But like, I mean, for like, I think they're like 15th or 16th. But like, I mean, he faces a lot. Like that defense goes through a lot, and like to be 15th or 16th and keep 7 clean sheets is pretty impressive.
But then you think of how Nottingham Forest. I don't know how their defensive record is, but I assume they've got a good defense for them to be fourth.
No,
They've got a lot of clean sheets.
I think no clean sheets. Pickford's leading, then followed by Raya and that Konana.
I know Nana was top like a couple of weeks ago. They've had a bad run lately. But he was top clean sheets a little while back. So look, okay, let's agree on one.
So we'll give Kuts this. Then we'll have a fight later on.
So we get Pickford, goals.
Yeah, so we'll say Pickford. Okay. So then moving on quickly to the right back. We will start with the right back. So obviously right back, it's a bit controversial because
Wait, let's be clear. What's the formation? 4-3-3.
4-3-3, yeah.
Okay.
So the right back is controversial because the guys that we all have in mind haven't played all the games.
Injury,
right?
yeah.
Injury. Like you pick Trent from Liverpool or Ben White from Arsenal, or Kyle Walker's had a disastrous season.
Pedro
Porro, the defensive. So there is no one solution to this, but
I don't think there's been like a great right back this season.
Agreed. But
So I think in the absence, you got to go with Trent.
yeah, Trent. I think Trent. Yeah. So
he's probably the best right back in the league. And
defensively, even as a Liverpool fan, defensively we don't rate him very much. But yeah, going forward, that guy's got a wonderful.
Brother,
right
let me just say this: like that ball he put in you know what? I was actually thinking about this, and he's probably this. Maybe I should say this later because we have a segment that's coming in. But I think he's better than David Beckham as a player.
Maybe
He can do everything Beckham could do, but Beckham
except
couldn't do.
Victoria.
I think he got away with that, but it's good.
Okay, so we'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
Let's keep the focus to team of the year. So in goals we've got Pickford, right back. We've picked Trent purely based on there are no better candidates than him. And looking at the ability and the assists that he gives, so we'll stay with Trent. Centre back, I think we all agreed on the first one. Van Dijk.
For sure.
He's
the best centre back in Europe.
Yeah, he's having a wonderful season, and his performance against Spurs also was just. He wasn't flustered. He was just doing what he does, so calm.
We haven't seen him break a sweat the whole season. Which, touch wood, we hope he doesn't have to. But yeah,
he's playing in second gear now. He's still in second gear.
He's the best centre back in Europe right now.
Okay.
Back at it.
So agree.
I mean, if you're the best centre back in Europe, you're the best centre back in the world.
Yeah. So that's done. 3 down. Then the second centre back, I think.
I would go with Gabriel from Arsenal.
Also with Gabriel.
Okay, I had Murillo of Nottingham Forest again. Murillo. Sorry. I think
He's done well.
He's done well.
He's done well.
For Nottingham Forest to be up there, he's put in some big performances, and obviously clubs like Liverpool are looking at him. Liverpool,
Yeah, we need
Chelsea,
a
and
centre
all
back.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
I think
the-
Gabriel, based on just his goal contribution,
Fine,
his
so-
threat in the air.
So we take Gabriel. So that's the second centre back done.
Yeah.
Then on left back, I think we all agreed on Anthony Robinson. Anthony.
Yeah.
So it's not Robertson from Liverpool before Liverpool gets a heart attack.
Yeah.
Robinson from Fulham.
Yeah.
So Anthony Robinson from Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
fair
our back
enough.
four and the keeper done. Moving into midfield,
This is gonna be tough.
the first one was
We all agreed on. Let's go with that one.
Ryan Gravenberch.
Gravenberch. Yeah.
Jeez, what a season.
What a season.
What a season! Yeah.
No one expected him to.
Unexpected and
I mean,
in that role.
after Zubimendi rejected us, Gravenberch was like
Stopgap.
supposed to be like a makeshift
Yeah.
CDM, but like he's taken it and like he's done well in all the other CDMs in the league.
And the thing is, he's not only breaking play, he's also creating. Because you see the way he turns with the ball. And
Transition,
he runs,
yeah.
So
He's been the reason for our transition.
he's linking up that midfield to attack.
And I'd say that's why he'd probably get for the CDM position in this team. He's ahead of Caicedo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you had one of your
Yeah. So then the other midfielder. So we've agreed on the first one.
Gravenberch.
Okay. So the second one, who did you have in mind?
Midfield, central midfield. That's the thing. I'm looking at the formation. If Palmer doesn't come into your front three, which currently for Chelsea, last season he played on the right, but this season he's playing behind, like he's playing like a number 10. So if he comes into midfield, then you have to put Palmer in midfield. If you're not going to put him in the front.
Okay. So we have Palmer somewhere in our team.
We have to.
We have to have.
And he's
Palmer.
not in the front three.
He's not in
because
the
he's
front.
not right. Because Salah's right.
Yeah. So let's say that we pick Palmer
Palmer
as the
is the central
second
midfielder.
central midfielder. So we've all agreed on the second central midfielder. That's Cole Palmer from Chelsea. So who's your third midfielder now? Because so I was thinking about it. Funny enough, it was Caicedo. But then, like I said to you guys, Rodgers from Villa gets a
Good
He's a
shot.
big- good shot.
He's been the find of the season for them. Good shot.
And
Duran.
he reminds you of these old school midfielders who get the ball just run.
Like
Just,
John Barnes kind of.
yeah, your Gerrards and the Yaya Toures of this world, where, run with the ball and take a shot at goal. So I don't know. Look, it was between him.
I wouldn't put him in
Caicedo.
I wouldn't put him in the team of the season, like team of the season so far. There's no names that jump out.
Enzo's doing well, but it's only now in the last say
It's
five,
only in
six
the last
games.
few
Yeah,
games.
five,
Yeah.
6 games.
I don't know how Bruno's been doing.
Odegaard's been
Great.
Odegaard's been no, he's talking about Bruno
Bruno
Gomes.
Oh,
For Newcastle.
Newcastle. But again, Newcastle haven't been consistent.
Yeah.
Liverpool, we've already picked one. Chelsea, we've already picked one. Arsenal, between Rice and Odegaard. Odegaard's been injured.
Rice has been
Rice has
average.
been average. I think if
Wouldn't you pick Rice over Rodgers?
no, to be honest, I'd pick Caicedo over both of them. My pick.
Look,
is
if you're looking at the change, like you can say, like Gravenberch, in terms of numbers, he hasn't had much to contribute in terms of numbers, which is the same argument you could give for Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Actually, the same. I think Bruno has been a good player this
Has
season.
he been doing well? He has had a good season. Is that a decent?
Like he hasn't gotten like points or anything like that, but like he's the most fouled player in the Prem. And like I watched a bit of the Newcastle game today, and like the guy just like he breaks up play, he takes it forward. He's I guess he's like how Gravenberch is to an extent, but Marsh has like more steel.
Yeah, of course, he's got more experience. He's much more mature as a player. So, okay, so what do we agree? Bruno Gomes or Caicedo? Those are the two.
I'd say.
It's between the two.
Look
I'd
at
give
how
it to
well
Caicedo.
Chelsea have done. Caicedo has been integral to Chelsea getting to where they are. Let's give it to Caicedo.
Okay, fine.
We'll give it to Caicedo.
So Caicedo, Palmer, and Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your midfield. Obviously, to the least objectionable player in the team, obviously, the right wing.
No, but you see, the thing is, it's
And
100%. We agree on who it is. There's no argument. But it's so unfortunate because, okay, I'm sure Arsenal fans would feel a bit upset with Saka is there.
But he's also been injured, to be
But
fair.
he only got injured now.
No, even in the middle, he was injured.
Just 1 or 2 games.
yeah, but like Saka is nowhere near Salah.
Yeah, in terms of
returns.
numbers, he's nowhere near.
And Saka wasn't doing that well when Odegaard was injured.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he was carrying the team. There were a couple of
Yeah.
draws and all that as well.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, look, I did, unfortunately, sadly for Saka, Salah is on the right way.
Saka's the first sub you bring on.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So Salah.
Well, unless you're like gonna say like you play like Salah in the center, but like it doesn't make sense.
No.
Salah, look at his numbers on the
Yeah.
right. You can't put him in here.
So Salah it is.
Salah
Then we move on to the left wing. Now this is where there's no shining, there's no like one person who's like really shown. You can play a centre forward, somebody like an Isak coming in. You can play a Rodgers
Isak played left last season. This season he's been
Center.
mostly from the center.
center.
Last season when Wilson was fit, he used to play.
Yeah,
on the left.
so you've got options where you can even look at somebody
Gakpo,
like
Luis Diaz.
Gakpo, Luis Diaz.
Look, Diaz had a slow patch in
Slow
between.
patch.
That's why. Otherwise, he would have been a shot.
Gakpo filled in really well.
He's done well.
Iwobi has more points than Luis Diaz.
In terms of
Yeah, but he must have played more games than Luis.
he has. Yeah.
I mean, that's not Iwobi's fault.
Yeah, it's honest Lord's fault.
yeah.
Oh wait, I'm wrong.
Lucha.
Lucho
As usual.
has no points. Yeah.
Okay, so then that ends the argument.
Yeah, Lucho.
Oh, unless you say, but Buemo is off the
Right.
Right.
right. Yeah.
Salah.
Yeah, then that's it.
Yeah. So Lucha.
Lucho.
Okay.
Up front, this is where we may not agree.
Probably Haaland, eh?
I would give it to Haaland. What are the numbers, bro? Chris Wood has what, 9 goals?
It's not about the numbers, it's the impact he's had on the team and the team has had on the league.
No, I mean,
Erling
come on,
Haaland-
you look
Erling
at
Haaland-
individual
No,
performances.
Erling Haaland.
They
has 15
themselves
goals.
should get a picture over Pickford.
I said so.
Yeah. So if that's the argument,
See, the thing is, Haaland scored what, 12 goals? 13 goals.
13
so
goals.
far.
Yeah.
And out of that, how many came in the first 4 games?
First 5-6 games.
6 games.
Oh,
After
whatever.
that,
Yeah. But dude, that's how
look
good
at
he
Wood.
is.
He's probably, I don't think Wood has scored more than 2 goals in any game. I think the highest.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
scored
It's
is 2.
recency bias.
But in the last 6 months.
If
he's
you're
been
picking a
consistent.
team today based on the season, you'd still pick Haaland over Wood. Right?
No. See,
Today,
on,
if they
on
had to
talent,
play today.
on talent, obviously Haaland over Wood. Even Isak
On
over
form?
Wood. But over a 6-month period, I would personally pick Wood over.
What?
Wood over Haaland.
Look, Haaland's in bad form. He missed a penalty today, so I guess that doesn't help the argument. But, dude, the numbers, he hasn't scored it, or he scored 1 in the last
So
10
are
games.
these the only 2 guys in the
Oh,
argument?
Isak. Isak's there, but that also, Isak's numbers are really good now in the last 5 to 6 games.
That's what I'm saying. See, Haaland had a good start.
Yeah.
Isak is a
Yeah.
good.
And look at
for
the
last
numbers.
5 games.
Look at the
You,
numbers.
you
But
got
look at Wood.
Haaland on 13, you got Isak on 11, and you got Cunha now on 10.
And
Yeah.
Wood,
on
is
10.
right? Okay.
Wood the reason why I say Wood.
Brian
Then I'd
Buemo.
pick Cunha over Wood. I'd pick
Wood?
Cunha over Wood. Although,
Or then you could put
There
pick
in the
Cunha
bottom
on
four.
You could pick Cunha for the right wing as well because that's where he plays for.
but
He
you can't
doesn't
not
play.
over Salah.
No, sorry, on the
Left
left
wing.
wing.
Isak has more assists than the others.
So who do you pick? Okay, so let's.
Look, if we're going with currently,
I think I'd go Isak. Like this season, his finishing has been something else. That goal is
he's been a
that
good
goal.
finisher. It's only his.
He's just injury prone.
Injury, yeah.
Yeah, but like so far till December.
Okay, I think look, we have to look at probably current form.
Okay, so what we'll do is we gave you Pickford. You gave me Caicedo. This one, so we'll give him Haaland.
Fair enough.
It's a fair call. It's
Yeah.
not like they're like so.
And your
like,
manager managing
And then
is
manager.
oh no. Slot.
Look, your argument, you can't argue against it, although you'd have to give Tini
Don't say
no Espirito
Yeah,
some
they're
credit.
top for what it is.
And also
Yeah, but-
Maresca. You have to
Yeah,
give Maresca credit.
You
man.
do, but
How many
Slots-
matches has
But
failed?
the
Slot's
thing
a
is,
level above.
what Slot has done with this same Liverpool team, dare I say it, I don't think we expected that at the start of the season.
100%.
Even the ardent Liverpool fans did. Number one.
Top four is all.
Number two, also, Klopp had the same team last year, and I don't know whether this team is overperforming
They
or
played
that
one.
team.
They played a season.
That
more.
team has underperformed.
No,
but either way,
Slot has changed a lot of things.
and Slot makes a lot of in-game changes.
Yes.
Which we are.
There's a plan B. There's a plan C.
Exactly.
Okay, so team of the year done.
So team of the year done. So just to go back in goals, we've got
Pickford, Trent,
Trent,
VVD, Gabriel, Robinson.
Yeah.
Midfield, Gravenberg, Caicedo, Palmer. Then Salah, Haaland, and
Luis
Lucho.
Diaz.
Okay. Coach of the year, obviously it's Arne Slot. So that concludes our team of the season so far.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's
Honorable mentions: Saka,
Yeah.
Cunha,
Cunha,
Chris Wood,
Chris Wood,
Murillo.
Isak.
Murillo.
Isak.
Left back. I think even if you look at it, I know they're in relegation zone, but Ryan Aitnouri.
Yeah, Aitnouri.
Oh, even there's been two others. For
Bournemouth. Yeah.
Kirkes.
Kekes.
Kirkes, yeah.
Kirkes has been.
Ola Aina,
Olaina.
right back.
Things had a decent season, even though his returns haven't been great. Semenyo, he's been playing well.
Has been good.
He's been playing well. He hasn't gotten massive points,
Yeah.
but he's played well.
Yeah. So some good. Some like I said, honorable mentions. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's basically the first segment.
That's
done.
basically the first segment. And so now the second part of the show, we were going to talk about the predictions for the second half of the season. Obviously, a few teams have caught us by surprise, and there's been a massive shift in what we expected and the actual results that we're seeing now. We have to speak about Man City and the challenges they are facing.
Yeah.
So briefly,
Lack of top four.
Just talk about Man City. Rodri's been injured and he's out for the season. Some say that he'll be back, but do you honestly think it's just a Rodri problem, or it's something?
Look, I always compare it to, unfortunately, because we're Liverpool fans, I guess we always will compare it to our experience. And I think when VVD had that major injury and we lost him for the season, it had a huge impact on our season also. And you could say Rodri is as important for City as VVD was for us back then. So he's a Ballon d'Or winner. You take out a Ballon d'Or winner from your team,
But
you will feel it.
But you see, this is the reason why it's a bit more surprising is because it's Man City. They always had a plan B.
No, they did. That was Calvin Phillips, and they got rid of him.
Then they had Kovacic.
Yeah, but
And then they have like John Stones used to play in that.
they
role.
tried all that, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. In
Look, to be
in
fair, they've had
previous
a lot of
years,
injuries.
in prior years, all these things used to work. You'd get a Gundogan for 3 months and you'd win.
I think it's a mix of both.
Yeah.
So you've got Rodri out now, who's a big blow. But then the players that are there, a lot of them have been injured now.
Yeah.
And
They've had a lot of
and
They've had a lot of
also.
injuries.
They've
And it's an
got-
aging squad. Like Kyle Walker is
something.
just a shadow of what he was. Bringing back Gundogan seems like a mistake now. It's easy to
No,
say in
I don't
hindsight.
think it's a mistake.
I
I
don't
think
think
he's
they
just
brought
playing a
him,
lot
yeah.
more than he should have.
I don't think they brought him in.
I think
Why not go and bring like
because
I mean
it's
it's
like-
it's easy to say in hindsight, but like if you went and got I don't know if you
they didn't need someone who would start. You see, okay, I don't think.
no you don't have to get someone that will start, but like you bring a proper first team player that will
Gundogan was brought more for the mentality. I think he was brought because of the dressing room leadership, and
he didn't need that.
understood the ethos.
but City didn't need that.
I think they did because they lost a few senior players. They lost.
No, they didn't lose anyone this season. Like at
Yeah,
the end of this
I think,
window,
yeah.
and they had won
They won the
the
title.
league, and they were
Look, also, I don't
challenging.
think they could have gone out and spent huge because of everything that's hanging over their head right now. Maybe they couldn't have gone and splashed a lot of cash. I think the thing is, look, generally, I think the squad has dipped. They sold Alvarez.
Selling
Not
Alvarez.
not replacing him.
Right
That was a
now,
big mistake.
Haaland's not firing. Alvarez, it has happened before where Haaland doesn't score. Now, maybe not for this long, but Alvarez used to get the goals. That was a huge blow.
And he's doing well for Atletico.
He is. Atletico are challenging for the title. So you can, maybe it's not only because of him, but he's been doing well.
Also, last season's player of the season.
Yeah, Foden.
Foden.
There's been a shadow as well.
Yeah.
Like there's been, there's a lot of talk that there's a lot of personal issues and all that stuff, but we don't know all that. But I think I think what City is going through now is they've had a combination of many problems and it's all happened at the same time, which is what normally, it's just worst case scenario for, But what shocks me is Pep, it doesn't look like he's made any change. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's done anything to change it.
This is a different challenge Pep has, and something that Fergie did so well. He took generations of. Well, I won't say generations.
Fergie also
but
lost a few times.
he
didn't win every season.
I mean, look how many he's won.
Yeah, but give Pep the same time.
But this is the first time Pep has stayed long enough at a club that he's gone through a
Bad patch, yeah.
not a bad patch, but like a life cycle, like a life cycle of players.
So you had to build a whole
like at Barca, he never stayed that long. At Bayern, he didn't stay that long. And when he came to City, United, the team many better. But now it's gotten to that stage where you need to rebuild, and during that rebuild, he's like the team's like falling apart.
Yeah.
And the irony of this is he just signed a deal, and this.
No, but I give him credit for that because he signed it knowing he's going to have a tough
He
time.
just started.
And plus, if he left now, I think there'd be a lot of pressure.
But
legal issues.
Yeah, and also I think because it's Pep and because it's Man City and the 4 titles in a row and the successes that otherwise any other club.
You'd never fire Pep.
No, but any other club, you'd fire the manager for
You wouldn't fire
1
Pep.
out of 12.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying Pep has
that's
so much in the
sackable
bag.
for.
Yeah. There's people that have been sacked for
Since since November.
No, if you take
Since
this year.
November or mid
The
October,
worst team in the league.
the 19th.
They're 19th.
If you look at
Even Southampton are better than them.
No,
Yeah.
The worst. In the
No,
morning,
no, no.
I was checking the stats. They're the worst. They've got 1 point. Oh, no, 4 points. Sorry, out of.
There's someone that's worse. I know they're 19th.
They can't be worse than Southampton. Southampton have 6 points the whole season.
No, okay. No, but maybe they got it after the thing. But yeah. So anyways, Man City have had a.
Okay,
drastic-
but what's our prediction? Are they going to make top 4?
So what's your top 4 now? Touch wood first.
Look, in no particular order. Okay.
You're playing it
I
safe.
don't want to curse Liverpool.
That's the thing. You're playing it safe because obviously you don't want to jinx it or something. But we have to give it all. We have to.
Look,
give it
I'll
all.
be okay. Let me tell you, because of the points advantage we have over Arsenal and Chelsea, we're naturally the favourites. But if you look at it,
I'll say
Arsenal
this guy's
has to be the
scared.
favourite.
This guy's scared.
True.
First Liverpool, second Arsenal, third City, fourth Chelsea.
You still think City will make top 4?
City will make top.
Okay.
Yeah, but why I'm saying, dude, this is Arsenal's best chance to win the title. They've been the second best team for the last 2 years. City have dropped off. We all know how it is when to have City in the running. This is their Liverpool will drop at some point. We'll go through a bad patch. We haven't gone through it yet. We still got it. It's gonna come. And if Arsenal can stay close and they can hang in there, this is their best chance to win a title. And the thing is, look, let's be fair, they're a better team than us.
See, when Liverpool won the title 2019-2020, City had a bad season. We had an exceptional season,
we had to.
but City had a bad season. Okay, and City are having a bad season now. And you made a fair point off air where you said it's something else being chased by Arsenal and Chelsea, and it's something else being chased by an animal called City. So fair play. I think we can all agree that we're not going to be chased by City this year.
Hopefully.
Okay, hopefully not.
Even if they go on a 10-game winning streak,
unless something drastic happens, and
we really mess up.
We really mess up. No. Even if we don't mess up, the argument here is will City chase the guys whoever there is in front.
This team doesn't look capable.
Okay, so we now have that sound sort of
Top three for sure.
top three, and we are saying that okay, City is not going to chase whether it's Chelsea, Liverpool, or Arsenal. So, in context of saying it's Arsenal's best chance, it's also Liverpool's best chance. It's
100%.
also
Because
Chelsea's
City is
best
not in the
chance.
running.
Because City is not in the running technically. Okay. Now, could you say they'll make top four? I think they'll make top four as well. I think
But
City.
four.
I
What's
think
your
my,
four?
my four is Liverpool.
You think we're winning it, huh?
Liverpool, Arsenal to come second, because I personally feel Arsenal are a better team than Chelsea. Chelsea are
Not better than
younger.
us.
Chelsea is not consistent.
Chelsea is not consistent. They're young.
Maturity.
They're naive.
Yeah.
Maturity. Arsenal, at least they're well drilled defensively. At least they've got that
100%.
cohesion. And like I said at the start of the season, they're number 9 away from winning the league. And I still.
What if they
stand
buy
by
that number 9 in January?
But
Who?
you see, it depends on the gap now, right?
It's a 6-point
Yeah,
gap.
but
right?
then even if you make up the gap, Arsenal can win all the games.
I don't
Let's
think we
assume
can get a
Liverpool
good
win.
number 9 in this window.
They will go in and did.
No, let's say they get
okay.
Osimhen or something like that. Just so
Osimhen,
that,
I don't know.
yeah.
Look,
But-
I mean,
Walker is
they
good.
think
but
that.
the thing is, when you get somebody in the summer, you all start at the same line.
Yeah.
You don't have that advantage. Let's assume Liverpool have a 10-point advantage and say Arsenal win all the games. But if Liverpool win all the games, then number 9 is pointless.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, Ryan. Arsenal have gone through their bad patch of form. Okay, we haven't.
But we also do 2 in a row.
That's not a bad patch.
No, but the point is you lost 4 points.
And we haven't had we haven't lost Salah. Okay, we haven't lost Touchwood. We haven't lost Salah. We lost Alisson. Luckily, Keller came in and did a stellar job. But we haven't lost Salah. We haven't lost Gravenberch. Dude, any one of these guys go down. That's when we'll see how we. You see, okay, Trent went. We had Bradley. Okay, we've got cover, but I don't think. I don't think
the
we've
squad.
got-
In terms of the squad, I agree
I
with
think
you.
their
Arsenal has
squad-
got a better team. Arsenal has got a better team than us, especially
I think they're a better
defensively.
squad. Yeah,
No,
for
not,
sure.
not
defense.
attacking wise, no. Attacking wise,
Yeah, I mean-
way better.
Like, I think we've got good cover.
Yeah, midfield
in all positions.
Okay, if Salah gets
Defensive.
injured, who are you
I
going to throw on the
think
right? Okay, Lucho goes right, Gakpo goes right.
You got.
Okay, but if you take Salah of any
My personal worry is not Salah. As much as I love the guy, I
What?
quite-
He is the biggest worry. He gives
Van
you all
Dijk.
the goal
I'd
confidence.
say Van Dijk.
Van Dijk. If Van Dijk falls now, you would be more concerned about covering up for Van Dijk than you would be covering
So
for.
I agree. So you would say Konate and
It depends how long. It depends how long this injury
Gomez
is.
cannot win you the league.
But you think
Van Dijk
not
with
having Salah
anybody-
can win you the league? No.
No. The point is,
You think Lucho and Gakpo can win you the league on the week?
still better than losing Van Dijk.
I think you need the
so,
goals.
So the top four.
It
my
depends
top
how
four-
long he's injured.
My top four is Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and City.
Okay,
Yours.
mine's Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know. City will make top four.
City will make top four. So Devin and I have got the same.
Yeah, he said
Liverpool,
City third.
City
So
third.
it's fine. We have the
It's
same
fine.
top
We've
four.
got the same top.
I think it's almost
Obviously-
hard for us to bet against that.
Yeah, and also it's
they
based
can
on
only get better.
it's based on current performances and what you see. But we all personally feel that City are too big.
I'm pretty sure in January they'll go out and get.
City-
They'll get Zubimendi.
They'll
They'll
get
probably
someone.
go get it. And
They'll get someone to-
Yeah.
All right.
They'll fix it.
Then
things up.
that sort of concludes our second.
Maybe we can give honorable mention for clubs also, Nottingham Forest.
Forest, do you think they'll finish in Europe?
I mean, first and Brighton are doing well.
Brighton and
So from top four we've agreed between 5 and 8 we've got Newcastle, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and Brighton. Currently.
If Newcastle can pick up their way form, guaranteed.
And Spurs.
Spurs.
So you've got five teams and you're looking for about 4 spots. So I think Spurs will finish in the top eight.
They'll be 7th.
Villa will
Spurs,
finish in
Villa,
the top eight.
Newcastle.
Villa will be.
It's, I guess
Newcastle
it's between Forest and Brighton
4 for the
Top
last
eight.
to
spot.
be in the top 8.
I think
I think Spurs will just barely get into top 8. They've got such a poor team, man. I mean, they're playing really bad. Unless they jack it.
But they've got a lot of injuries as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they do, defensively. Okay, so predictions for the season done?
for for entertainment value, we've added a new segment for just this episode at least. Let's start with it and then see how it goes. So each one of us will make a statement.
Most controversial.
It- What we feel is controversial, but has to be sensible.
Backed by logic. Backed by
logic.
sound,
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. Not necessarily we agree with each other, but then obviously the fans or the guys that are listening to us, our 40 subscribers, 32 rounded to 40 subscribers can tell us if they agree with us or not. So we'll each come up with a statement, give you briefly back it up with some sort of logic to go with it. So Niv, you can start.
You want me to start with my most controversial? Okay, look, I told you I had one which I had said already where I think Ange is basically Brendan Rodgers with an Australian accent. I really don't think he's any better than Brendan Rodgers.
His team shows a lot of character, right?
No, because he talks about style of football, but it's not effective. Yeah, no, you see, the thing is, he plays one way and it's attacking, but attacking doesn't necessarily mean it's good football. Yes, it is. It's more entertaining because you're letting in more goals and you're scoring, but you're not going to win anything that way. We saw it with Brendan Rodgers, so I don't think he's. Personally, right now, this season, last season I had a lot of, I really liked him. He's a good character, he's a nice man.
Nice personality.
Yeah, he's a really, his
a
press
Liverpool
conferences are very nice, he's got a lot of charisma. But this season, he's just like another Brendan Rodgers. Stubborn, sticking by what he believes, thinks is right, and look at him getting hammered by everyone. So, yeah, that's probably the one I'd said. Good.
You go.
Mine is, I think Cole Palmer is not as good as people think he is. He's good, don't get me wrong, I love watching him play. I think he's got traits of Zidane.
Can I tell you the hypocrisy here? This guy, in fantasy, he was the first guy to bring Cole Palmer in the third game we had Cole Palmer.
His numbers are going to be up there.
He's
He's a fantastic footballer. But the way the game is now, you need people with more work rate. Cole Palmer is a luxury. Chelsea are playing football where it's a young team. There's no pressure, so they're playing this chilled out sort of football. But Cole Palmer at times slows the game down. I watched a couple of games of Chelsea recently, and I found this is just me and just a football fan. But I saw where people are making runs and he doesn't find them. He doesn't play the ball quick enough. He's got this thing of waiting for other people, or he wants to, wants everything at his pace. Even the Spurs game,
he controls it.
Even the Spurs game, he scored that Panenka penalty and all that. He's a brilliant footballer, confident guy. Even the goal today against Fulham, he's brilliant. But you saw that run, that Jackson. He would have been through a goal. You give that ball to Enzo, and it's a through ball. You give it to Salah, it's a through ball. You give it to Bruno, it's a through ball. So it's either he's got to learn that, or it's just the way he plays. He's more like Ozil or somebody where, he
also played for Madrid and
Arsenal. But you see how Ozil's career went down because the style of football changed when Arteta came. The style of football
just got old. I mean, I'll tell you this. I'll ask you one question. Cole Palmer wouldn't get into any of the other top 4 teams?
He played in every other.
Exactly. Then that means
No, but
he's good.
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying
So
he's just
not
not
as good as what everyone says.
Yeah. So if people think that he's going to be up there, or he's up there with Mo Salah, or he's
Not
up
yet, he's
there,
English.
Not yet.
no, he's
Yeah.
up there with Harry Kane.
Maybe it's because
or-
he's English. That's why they.
Maybe, or if they say that he's
No, his numbers justify that.
no, his numbers justify that.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't improve, his numbers will not, because the game will leave him behind.
Yeah, fair
That's my thing. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I mean,
But what do you need? He gives you goals, he gives you assists.
Cole Palmer, if you're listening to me, I love you. I have you in my fantasy
Cole
from
Palmer is listening to us.
from
If Cole Palmer subscribes, Ryan's giving you 100 bags of
Cole Palmer, you know what? If you Cole Palmer, if you eat Millie Meal, then you'll be strong enough and you'll meet Ryan standards of a great player.
If you eat mini you'd have done that before I did.
No,
That's another controversial statement.
no, but I'm just saying, I think when you say, you say he's a luxury, but he's contributing in every way possible. He gets assists, he gets goals. What more does he need to do?
Yeah, but Nick, you see, this is now, okay, this segment will get dragged on, but it gets back to the same argument people had about Ronaldo. Ronaldo's numbers were brilliant.
That's what you need.
No, but his statistics on running, tracking back, and
Yeah.
all that. So the team was playing to Ronaldo's strength,
Strength.
and when it doesn't work out, they end
Yeah,
up.
when he has a bad game, the whole team
yeah,
is
so
bad.
that's what I'm saying. If Palmer doesn't improve his off the ball running and defensive
Fair enough.
and all that, look at Salah for example. Sometimes Salah is chasing right the way back. Saka does that. Salah
Yeah.
does that. You get the best. Bruno does that. To be
Yeah.
fair, Bruno does that, but you don't see Cole Palmer do that. Cole Palmer is a wonderful, wonderful footballer, but he needs to bring more work ethic to
Fair
his
enough. No, I
style.
agree. He can only get better.
He can always get better. So if he doesn't, he's not going to have the career that a lot of people think he will. That's my.
Yeah, I guess it's based on trophies, and I don't think Chelsea will win a lot, but yeah, I agree. Okay, good.
Salah's not our best player. It's DVD.
Yeah, that's actually a fair statement. Like we discussed just now. I mean,
I would say no.
okay.
I don't
Let's just look at it this
Like
way. Let's
numbers
just look
wise,
at it this way.
Salah's
Okay.
a genius,
Yeah.
but like I think DVD is more
Okay,
important.
let's on what he's just said. Let's look at it this way. We all know that Liverpool are there are 3 contract rebels at the moment that Liverpool need to
Out
sort
of
out.
the 3.
Okay, so Trent, VVD, and Salah. So just to add on to what he's saying, okay, let's look at it. His statement actually makes sense. But between the 3, if you could pick only one, if you could personally
Salah.
pick one, who would you pick?
Because it's the hardest thing. The hardest thing to replace in football is goals.
So that's Salah for you. Good.
He said DVD. He said DVD is better player. It's more important. So of course it's
DVD. Yeah, it's just age. Like, would you rather? You'd rather probably keep Trent because like he's gonna
No,
play for
out of the 3,
much,
out of
much.
the 3,
that's
who
the
would
last
you
person I'd want.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but like in 2 or 3 years, these guys are gonna back up.
Fair enough. But if
And-
we win, we could win more in 2-3 years with DVD and Salah than Trent.
Yeah,
So who's irreplaceable for you at this point?
He said
Who's
VVD.
DVD.
I'd say Salah.
I'd say VVD.
Fair enough, but look, they say goals win you games and that title, defensive
Defense
titles.
wins you titles.
I agree, but I just feel with good coaching and if you get the right player at the back, I think right now it's easier to find a good centre back than it is to find a guy to put the ball in the net. Salah gives you.
There's not that many. I mean, we spoke about it in the previous
One of
podcast.
them, yeah.
There's not many people that can
Replace
do
Salah.
what
Look,
DVD do. Whereas
DVD
you
hands down.
can always like if you went and put Saka in our team, you'd have fewer goals, but you'd still have a great output.
No.
Yeah.
Who would score the goals? Diaz doesn't get you the numbers.
No,
Saka's best season, he got what, 12 goals or something?
But like I mean, he's doing well now.
But what's his numbers? I'm talking about purely just the numbers of Salah. Every season, 8 years,
Yeah.
9 years in a row.
But
Every
like
season.
that's like saying like look
This
at
is the
Madrid.
guy that
Madrid
said
got
Mane
rid
is
of
better than
Ronaldo.
Salah.
Yeah.
Madrid got rid of Cristiano,
Yeah.
and they were fine.
Yeah, look, like Liverpool. When we had Fowler, we thought he was the greatest. Owen came.
I
Owen
think
when Torres came.
goals. You'll always find a goal scorer, but
Name-
you'll never
name
find.
another goal scorer right now playing other than Haaland. Who's getting your careers or something?
Yeah, you go
But
Roden, bro.
I just-
You're looking at
No,
Premier
no,
League.
build,
Go
build, build
Roden.
up someone. You see the point. What he's trying to say is that just the
Maybe,
way
yeah,
Liverpool,
you're right.
just the way Liverpool are, eventually they'll find somebody to replace.
Like how we always have.
Like how we always have, and our club has been
Like
blessed with good goal scorers.
Can you imagine if we had
But
like
we see this is
Salah,
the point.
Suarez, and Torres?
We
Salah would never score those kind
yeah,
of goals.
but
We play to his strengths.
see, Liverpool have always replaced goal scorers, but have they replaced centre backs?
No,
And that's
look,
the point. I
yeah,
think that
like Jamie Carragher. Look, when we say the last winning team we had was Carragher and Happier, okay, which you could say was very average as centre back pairing compared to VVD
Kara
and
is like Joe Gomez.
yeah, even worse. Like okay,
No.
defense. It's a different style. of football.
Kara was like, he was like you'd love to have him in your team, but like he
He can't play modern football.
in this day and age he can't play.
He can't. 100% he can't. I mean, you're right. Like, I think
He was always like making these last ditch tackles because
Yeah.
he was always out of
Out of
position.
position,
No,
yeah.
and the defensive line was a lot deeper back then. It
And
wasn't
football
this forward.
was a lot raw.
It was more physical.
Yeah,
You need
now
centre
it's-
backs with like physicality and pace.
positioning.
That's why like Saliba and VVD and these guys are so good.
Like I said, get rid of VVD. Put in Saliba then, or put in Gabriel. You'll still have a very good defense.
Unfortunately, they're not.
I think if you get rid of VVD and put Saliba, or get rid of VVD and put Gabriel, you'd still be better off than if you take out Salah and Saka.
Fair enough. So those are controversial statements, and
And a wrap up for.
yeah, we'd like to know if you've got any. You can always
Yeah, you can put in the comments actually what
Yeah.
they feel is about.
and we're not that busy. You can even call us. You've got our line.
No, put in the comments. We need some comments and
Yes,
likes.
actually.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think
Just to recap the show, if we get more than 100 views, Nevin's coming without that vest.
Yeah.
And the last guy to like
No, comment
on
comment or like, sorry, yeah.
comment or like on before our next podcast gets a bag of meat.
25 kg.
25 kg.
And if Cole Palmer sees this, and he gets 100 bags.
100 bags of million sent to you, London.
That's okay.
West London, baby.
Sorry, Palmer, you have to come to Lusaka to pick them up. We can't
Cool,
ship
probably,
it to
probably
them.
listening to me and saying, "You're just doing this to me." He's like,
No, man. So, guys, this is probably our last one for the year.
yeah.
We started this year. It's actually, I think it's quite a proud moment for us.
Survived.
Survived the year. We didn't think we'd get this far. But yeah, I think it's good. So hopefully to bigger and better things in 2025. Yeah?
50 subscribers.
Yeah, baby.
42 rounded up.
Nice one, guys. Happy New Year.
Cheers, Happy New
And
Year.
see
See you
on the other
everyone.
side.
Yeah.